So what is Independent Birmingham? Independent Birmingham starts off as a website blog which I set up dedicated to raising awareness and celebrating Birmingham's lesser known aspects, the hidden gems, the best kept secrets, and from that it's developed into kind of a movement, but more just like a kind of celebration of all that Birmingham has to offer, and it's kind of turned into a larger website with the card acting as a kind of complementary aspect to what the website is. But the website writes about independent cafes, bars, restaurants and shops, these places which are tucked away and hidden down side streets and things, which kind of need people to shout about them because these are the ones pushing the boundaries, making Birmingham kind of more unique than the chain stores will have it appear at first glance. And that is essentially what Independent Birmingham's all about, just kind of celebrating Birmingham for what it is. There's definitely a few spots where kind of from the website they've got a bit busier and things like that. Obviously because the website started 9 months before the Independent Birmingham membership card came out, people were solely encouraged to visit places because of the writing and because of the kind of promotion I gave to these places. The Bureau was one where it's very new and it's only just opened up in town, and that's just off Colmore Row. And that was one where people read about it and like, oh, this is fantastic, I really want to go visit. And they've gone from strength to strength. So now they've got a rooftop gin terrace and they're doing like kind of power lunch sharing platters at the weekend and things. And the church is another one which is kind of really going on leaps and bounds and things. And the owner behind the church, Carl Finn, and Matt is the other owner, they've opened up a new venture called Peel and Stone, which is kind of really becoming notorious within the city as like, it's an independent bakery, but they also do most incredible pulled pork sandwiches you'll taste. And it's one of those things. So it's glad to see that kind of the work of myself and other notable kind of websites and blogs in Birmingham really kind of shouting out about these places and people visiting them because of that. So that's very nice. Obviously Birmingham's been perceived for quite a long time as dull, concrete jungle. It's been given a very bad rep. The accent's been bandied around the internet and the country with reckless abandon. But it's one of those things where, like, I'm sure you've noticed on the internet that articles are coming out daily about how young professionals are moving from London to Birmingham and they're going, oh, we finally found out that Birmingham's awesome and things. And it's like, well, one, thank you for noticing. And two, it's one of those things where Birmingham's become such an exciting city to live in, because obviously I went to Liverpool and university in Liverpool, and that was a really kind of exciting city as well. There's roads dedicated to independence and amazing like underground bars and really cool restaurants. And I came back in, I didn't know any of that in Birmingham. So it's kind of a journey of like discovery for myself as well as other people. And Birmingham's just leaps and bounds, new independents opening up. Obviously there's stuff happening in the mailbox where they're going to dedicate the lower grounds to independent shopping and things. Everyman Cinema's coming here. There's so much construction going on with new exciting projects, and it's a really kind of, it's a phrase that's been used a lot, but it's an up and coming city, and everyone's kind of, there's a real kind of excitement going on in Birmingham at the moment, so it's great to be a part of that. The future for Independent Birmingham is one I've not thought too much about. Obviously just keep doing the same sort of thing that I'm doing now, adding new independents to the Independent Birmingham membership card. There's 60 on there currently. Stuff like 2-for-1 electric cinemas, a fantastic thing. The Old Crown, obviously where we're sat right now, this beautiful establishment. They are on the card. Digbeth Dining Club around the corner, all these independents in the Custard Factory. And so yeah, more of that. I've recently started up the blog, which is where I can talk about independent events, happenings, things which don't solely encompass independent venues. So I can talk about the best of 2014 in Birmingham, my top 5 burger havens, things like that, things where people want to find these things out about Birmingham. The Independent Birmingham membership card is a year-long valid discount card to the best independent cafes, bars, restaurants and shops in Birmingham. There's currently 60 places on there, and it's stuff like I said previously, 2 for 1 at the Electric Cinema, 10% off at Adams, which is a Michelin star restaurant. The Prince of Wales is on there with £1 off your cocktails at the Motiki Bar. And the Prince of Wales is somewhat of an institution, so if you haven't been yet, definitely make sure you go down. I add a new independent on every single week, and the way it's niche is it's solely for Birmingham, solely for independents there, and obviously they get free marketing from it because it's free for them to join, and they do their own discounts and deals for it, so I'm not imposing onerous or detrimental kind of deals upon them, because obviously they've worked hard to build these places up, and it's more of a lifestyle sort of thing. It's like saying, here's somewhere different in Birmingham, here's somewhere you might not have heard about, go out and try it. And people have the card and they're like, oh, I've got this card and it gives me a discount in this place, I've never heard of it before, but it gives people the incentive to go to these places that they may not want to go before. And yeah, it's becoming a kind of independent movement and things. People are really sort of getting on board. I have independents lining up to join the card. I've got the next 12 lined up for the next 3 months. And yeah, it's becoming something really exciting. So I'm just glad to be a part of that and a part of bigger things in Birmingham.